All right. So with that, let me just let it finish up, and we should be able to get started in a minute. Just have to let it finish. All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt, and I am on the leadership team here at Code for Boston, along with we've got Harlan's in the room, Annie's here, Brian's here as well. If you have questions, need help with anything, feel free to ask one of us, and we will be more than happy to help you out. So the way this is going to work is we're going to have some announcements, and then after announcements, new folks can stay in here. Harlan and I, if Harlan's willing to stay around, can do some orientation. Otherwise, I'll do orientation. So for new folks, you'll get that. Otherwise, I'll do some announcements and project updates and go from there. So with that, let's get started. And so first and foremost, want to make sure that everyone knows we are governed by the Code of Conduct. It's available on our website. If you have issues with anyone, need help with anything, feel free to ask one of us, and we'll be more than happy to take care of it. Next, want to encourage folks to follow us on social media. We have a bunch of social media channels. If you're a project lead or participant and you have some good social media shots, please send them our way. We'll load them up in Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And we'll hope the algorithms bless us with the privilege of going viral. So that also want to encourage folks to go ahead and RSVP on Meetup. So just a little update. Want to make sure everyone is aware of the current CIC in-person situation. Took a picture. We are outside at this one Broadway roof terrace. We have a nice picnic table. We got pizza, some drinks, and that sort of thing. So we are outside. The weather is beautiful tonight, and we are overlooking Cambridge. So if you want to be in person, we are outside. This is huge and almost empty. So honestly, I could not imagine a better space to work. So if you want to break from being stuck in your basement or your bedroom or wherever you've been working from, please do sign up. And the way folks sign up is in the CIC in-person channel. So you'll get invited to that channel, be one of your project leads, or you can talk to one of us. And then we have a Google document, and we ask folks to RSVP on the Google document every single week. And the reason for that is we need to make sure we have the appropriate pizza count. And also for security purposes, we're not letting new folks or folks not on the list in. So we'll give that list to security, and then that enables you to get checked in. So we have noticed a sort of downtick in participation in the past couple of weeks. So if you have been attending in person and you want to take a break or think it's maybe worth waiting a little bit, or if you haven't been attending in person and you really want to start attending in person, just weigh in the CIC in-person channel. I'm going to post a poll and folks can see. And I think, if we can continue to have a critical mass, then we'll all on leadership will continue to come out here. I know I enjoy it very much. I enjoy again to see folks. But if, continues to be like two of us every week, then I might just do this from my new backyard patio and deck that I've been repainting. So with that, just check in, and then next want to encourage folks. I did the meetup RSVP thing. Zoom is of course where the meetup virtually happens at codeforboston.org/room/CFB. So you can always get the latest link from there. Want to encourage folks, if you're in YouTube, if you're in the Slack, or if you're in Zoom but not yet in Slack, join our Slack community at slack.codeforboston.org. That's where you're going to be able to engage with us and get updates. Next, since we are in person and we are buying folks pizza, Talk to your employer. Many employers support the meetups. Lots of folks are hiring right now, and we have a whole lot of software developers. People are like, it's really hard to find software developers. How do I find designers? How do I find people to do the software stuff? The answer is at Code for Boston. And if you sponsor Code for Boston, then you might be the kind of awesome employer that people here want to, check out. So, talk to Harlan or I. We have many different arrangements we can do to make this happen. Next, want to do some project updates. So we'll go ahead and check in first with Clean Slate.
Hey folks, this evening we'll be working on testing. We'll be working on feedback from user testing on an interview, and working on consolidating data and the data with Middlesex. Thanks.
All right, next is Plug Along.
So we're trying to get things going again. I think if people are interested in joining us today, we're going to be working on some sharing features, probably, as in sharing the things that you plug.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian. Next is Police Data Trust.
So last week we worked on the user interface a little bit further, reviewed the personas and a query study. On the data side, a create incident schema was created that's going to allow data to be ported in from multiple different sources, which is very important for our data coalition. Hopefully that pull request will go through today, and we'll continue to work on our user interface.
Great, thanks, Ted. Next, any updates on windfall awareness? Seeing none, we do have some folks from Mattapan Mapping tonight. So what's going on there?
Yes, so we're resuming after a few weeks of working away from Hack Night. I believe tonight we will be talking about user interviews and also about data visualization. So if you're new to Code for Boston and you want to join the project, I'd suggest you drop into our Slack channel and read through the Slack channel, and you'll find our Zoom link there.
Great. Thanks, Danny. So that want to encourage new folks, stay in here, and Harlan and I will set you straight. Everyone else, thanks so much for dropping by tonight.